The last thing I did that was anything like this was a few years ago, and it was at a big guitar concert in Wembley. The organiser pulled me to one side when I first arrived and said, "Listen, our compere hasn't turned up tonight. Would you mind presenting a few awards before the evening actually gets going?" They had a room of about 400 or 500 people with a stage like this and a table with a row of awards on it. And I said, "But I don't know who's going to get the awards or anything. I haven't done any prep or preparation or research or anything like that." And he said, no, you don't have to worry about it. He said, "You know who all of them are anyway." So what I'll do is I'll hand you the award, and with it, for each person, a piece of paper with their name on. So all you have to do is sort of read the name, do a quick introduction, and that's it. There are about a dozen awards altogether. So the next award came over, and I looked at the piece of paper, and it just looked like a collection of letters that had randomly been put together. It began with a Y, and there was an M in there somewhere. There was an S and two E's, and I was thinking, who that? I honestly had never seen this name before. And I filled in for as long as I could while I tried to take this name on board, but eventually just had to kind of, admit defeat and say, "I'm not really completely sure how to pronounce this name, but it's..." And I made a rough approximation of what I thought it might be. And there was this long pause, and then finally this guy got up, this rock god sort of appeared from one of the rows in the middle of the hall. Shock of hair, about 16 stone, second skin, brown leather trousers, shirt unbuttoned to the waist, chest hair, and he strode up onto stage like this with a face of thunder. And he leant over me and he took the microphone like this, about 2 inches away from my nose. He went, "Yngve." "My name is Yngve." Which is the last one of these I did, so, should be an interesting evening.
The first award is the Best Classic Rock Society gig, and the nominees are Arena at the awards night here last year, Landmark at Maltby, Magenta here at in March, Mostly Autumn in December, and Winter and Eden at our Winter and Eden on our stage at the Cambridge Rock Festival. And Bob, the winner is
Magenta.
Thank you. That was a bit unexpected. Thank you very much for voting for us. We've been very quiet the last sort of year and a half even, so it is actually a very big surprise. So thank you very much.
This next one is for Best Newcomer. The nominees are Headspace, Compendium, Riversea, Stone and Earth, and Winter and Eden. Fine bands, one and all.
And the winner of Best Newcomer 2012, Riversea.
This is absolutely fantastic. First of all, apologies from my partner in crime, Mark Atkinson. He's gigging somewhere tonight and he couldn't be here, but he sends his best wishes. It's a complete honour to receive anything but from the CRS and a lot of you people in here who've inspired me over the years to actually make music. It's even better. It's an absolute dream come true. Just a little thing my daughter said to me this morning, "Where are you going, Daddy?" And I said, "I'm going to an awards night tonight." And she's on the phone to her friend, and she said, "Who's going to be there?" I said, "Oh, Bob Harris is going to be there." She said, "Oh, Bob Harris, yeah, he's off Radio 2, yeah." And then a friend said, "Is it going to be like the Brits?" And I just said, yeah, it's going to be like the Brits. So thanks very much, and have a great night, and this means the world, absolutely the world.
So the best track, and the nominations for that are Gaza by Marillion, Lover's End Part 3 by Moon Safari, Numbers by the Flower Kings, Skin by Panic Room, and The Storm by Compendium.
Okay, best track 2012, Lover's End, Part 3, Moon Safari.
Now then, of course, because they live in northern Sweden, Moon Safari sadly can't be with us. They sent me their acceptance speech when I was driving up here this afternoon. So, if you bear with me a second, I've got to look at my phone. Which I don't know how to use. We are so honoured to receive the Best Song Award for Lover's End Part 3. This year marks the 10th anniversary of Moon Safari, and when we set out on our journey back in 2003, we could have never dreamed of achieving what we've done so far. Last year's tour of Europe and the gig at Summer's End, as one of the highlights, was but a pipe dream in the minds of 5 young fellas in the cold and dark northern parts of Sweden. And thanks to you guys and all our fans, the dream lives on. This fall we release our 4th studio album called Himlabacken Volume 1. Yes, we're back to Swedish titles. Did you pronounce it right, Lamsey? I have no idea. And we'll see you guys on tour again. Until then, live long and prosper. Hang on. Insert Vulcan salute, it says. And thank you. Moon Safari, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the best keyboard player. And the nominees are Andy Tillison of The Tangent, Clive Nolan of Arena and Pendragon, Ian Jennings of Mostly Autumn, Mike Varty of Credo, Landmark and The Expert, and Rob Reed of Magenta.
And the winner is Mike Varty.
This is worse than playing keyboards. Standing up here, and I don't usually talk. Oh, my voice. Anyway, I'd like to say thanks to everybody, because I've been playing for years, thanks to my parents, because they started me off, really, and ever since I've been playing. So that's it. Thank you very much, everybody.
Okay, next is Best Bassist. The nominations are Andy Smith of Mostly Autumn, Dan Nelson of Gothics and Magenta, Lee Pomeroy of It Bites and Headspace, and Take That. Yeah, I know. We all know that. We just don't talk about it. Nick Beggs of Life Signs, Stephen Wilson Band, and yes, Kajagoogoo, and Yassim Halimi of Panic Room.
And the winner is Yassim Halimi.
Thank you. That's all I can say. Thank you. Thank you to everybody.
We've covered the musicians, so now we've got Best Drummer. Sorry. The nominations for the Best Drummer are, firstly, Gavin Griffiths of Mostly Autumn and Panic Room. Secondly, Henry Rogers of The Expert, Final Conflict and Touchstone. Then we have Mike Portnoy of Whoever Will Have Him This Week. If he's shown up, he can have the award. Then we've got Scott Hyam of Pendragon. And finally, Steve Roberts of Godsticks and Magenta.
Best Drummer 2012, Henry Rogers.
Wow, thank you very much. It's a real honour to win this. I've come here like most years since I was 15 and always watched everybody come up and do this. I never imagined I'd really be here, so thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
The next one is Best Guitarist. Nominees for this one are Brian Josh of Mostly Autumn, Chris Fry of Magenta, John Mitchell of It Bites and stuff, Luke Machin of Machine, and Steve Hackett.
The winner of Best Guitarist 2012 is Chris Fry.
Wow. I
I can't believe when they read out those names then I thought, nah, no way, no way. But, so I just don't know what to say, but, well, thank you very much. Thanks for everybody who voted. And thanks to all who've attended the concerts, the Magenta gigs we've done here, and supporting not only Magenta but me and Dan as well. So this is, you know, this is with Dan as well, this one as well. So just want to say thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. And the name is Ingve. Ingve.
Next up is Best Album, and the nominees for Best Album are Beneath the Waves by Compendium, English Electric Part 1 by Big Big Train, Entertaining Angels by Landmark, The Ghost Moon Orchestra by Mostly Autumn, and Map of the Past by It Bites.
And the winner is Beneath the Waves by Compendium.
A man of very few words, but that's an amazing, unbelievable stand. I'd like to thank everyone who played on it. Yeah, thanks, and thanks for voting for it. I'm stunned. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The next one is Best Male Singer. The nominations for this one: Damien Wilson of Headspace and Threshold, John Mitchell of It's Spice. First time he's been nominated for singing, I think. Peter Nichols of IQ, Steve Balsamo of Compendium and lots of other stuff, and Steve Hogarth of Meridian.
This is a particularly strong field, isn't it, this one? Best Male Vocalist, Damien Wilson.
Sadly, I can't be with you because I'm in Poland on a weekend away with Clive Nolan and Alchemy. I'm sure if I'd spent the weekend with you, you would have treated me even better. And we must do that sometime, and sometime very soon. I hope you all have the most wonderful evening. I'm sorry I missed Bob Harris. Mr. Harris, last time we met, I promised I would send you a copy of my work once I'd perfected it. Well, that was many years ago now. I'm still trying. I just hope that I can get there before one of us retires. Regards to you all, and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you once again.
Okay, Carl. All right, mate. Let's wrap it up then, and let's go do that threshold rehearsal.
Now we come to the Best Female Singer. The nominations are Anne-Marie Helder of Panic Room, Christina Booth of Magenta, Hayley Griffiths of Karnataka, Olivia Sparnan of Mostly Autumn, and Tracy Hitchings of Landmark.
And the winner is Christina Booth.
Well, thank you very much. That was a very, very strong lineup. There are some brilliant female vocalists around now. I think years ago, you know, there were only a few of us and you were sort of, the competition wasn't so hard, but it is getting really tough, and I just really, I've had a really hard year personally, and the music has kept me going, and the fans and everything. It's just, this really does mean a lot. Thank you very much.
Best Band. The nominations are Big Big Train, Landmark, Magenta, Mostly Autumn, and Panic Room.
And the Best Band, Mostly Autumn.
Well, thank you very much. That was a surprise. As always, it's a great honour to have people who care and vote and you know, enjoy music and kind of throw things here and there our way. So thank you all very much. And thanks to the Society for keeping, well, for doing what they do so very well and carrying it on. It's great. It's beautiful. We shouldn't take it for granted in this day and age with the way music goes and stuff. You know, this is a core thing it's an oak tree that's growing. It's beautiful. And having a legend like Mr. Bob Harris who's a beautiful, beautiful man. What a story that is. Cheers everybody, thank you.
Our next one is the Unsung Hero. What this is, it champions those unsung heroes that put on festivals, work with bands, run labels, or provide other services that they don't always get the recognition that they deserve. And the nominations are Dave Roberts of the Cambridge Rock Festival, Hugh Lloyd-Jones of Summer's End Festival, aided by someone, I believe, John Twang Patrick of Celebrating House of Progression, Malcolm Parker of Cyclops, and Tim Nightingale, our fantastic sound engineer.
And the unsung hero is John Patrick.
Thank you, everybody. Really, I'm talking to the masses here, right? Support the CRS, because they're fantastic in what they do, and I try and do it down in London. And if anybody knows anything about London, with all the other agents and stuff like that, I can't swear. I really want to swear, but it's a really hard job, really, because the music that we're doing, right, has become popular, and that means all the agents are jumping up. But sod that, mate, we do it, and the CRS do it, and we do it because we love the music, right? It's not about making music, it's not about making stupid amounts of money. We make the gigs happen, and we go out and flyer, right? And you lot turn up because you love the music, and you're not going to get ripped off. End of story. All right? I want to thank Jeff Banks as well. Jeff, mate, I love you, right? And also, before I go, because I know you've got a lot of work to do, Bob, you know Damien Wilson mentioned that he was going to give you a product when he was ready. Here he is. Right? Now, I know that every band and everybody has given Bob so many CDs and albums that his car is probably going to break, but there you go, mate. I did it on stage. Thank you so much.
The award for Outstanding Contribution to Music. The recipient is a musician and has been a great supporter of the Classic Rock Society for most of its history. He deserves this award not just for his talent, but for his decency as a human being and his passion for progressive rock music. One of the best contribution to music for 2012 goes to Mr. Andy Tillison.
Yeah! Well, I'm not usually lost for words, am I? I have to say that I actually started here at the CRS as a stagehand. And one of my first ever jobs for the CRS was to actually stage manage one of these events. Just been desperately searching for an anecdote. I had no idea, and it's the first time I've won anything as well. So I'm absolutely delighted, really made up. Thank you very much indeed, and Sally, you're an amazing person. Thank you very much for doing this. Brian, I'm Twang, you're a f***ing hero, man. You can swear any time you want in Yorkshire. Take care.